loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got joy, peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
Good evening, folks. This is Luke Seddon here at Webster University, Grant Gymnasium, Tuesday night at Grant Gym. We are here. I'm here with Sam Baker, my co-host on the game tonight. We have Webster University Gorloks against the Iowa Wesleyan Tigers, and it's going to be a great game. Now, Iowa Wesleyan they've got 5 great starters tonight, and Webster's going to bring their 5 best. And I'm going to throw it over to you, Sam, for a couple of introductions.
Yeah, Luke, it's going to be a great matchup tonight. We got some big guys on both ends of the court. Webster sporting some tall centers. They're missing their number 1 guard from last year, Josh Johnson. Unfortunately graduated. He broke the 1,000-point club last year. They're going to miss him this year for sure, but they've got a lot of guards that can make up for it. For example, let's see. Number 12, Wynn Brown Jr., the sophomore guard from Memphis, Tennessee, repping the home state out of Bartlett High School. He's going to be putting up a lot of numbers for the Gorloks this season. He's quick, but he's feisty, and he disrupts the defense. He does it just enough to annoy them. And Iowa bringing in a lot of tall guys. They've got a big starting lineup, 4 guards and a forward, as Webster is going to throw in 3 forwards and a guard to try to make up for that size disadvantage.
Yeah, Webster's got a couple of new guys this year, including Marcus Becton and Malcolm Logue, who will be starting tonight for the Gorloks. Now, this is my first game of the year so far, so I don't really know too much about how Webster's doing. I know, obviously, they're led by their great senior, Rodson Etienne, who just broke a historic marker with the 1,000-point club, just like you said Josh Johnson did, who is ironically now an assistant coach with Webster. It's great to see him back. He's been such a great teammate over the years and so motivational to all the players. He's hyping them up right now as I speak. And we're about ready to get this thing tipped off.
This is going to be Webster's first home game of the season. And senior forward Rodson Etienne's gotten off to a strong start offensively as he comes into this game leading the league in scoring and field goal percentage. He's coming in with about 22 points a game and 77% from the field. He scored 20 or more points in the first 2 of 3 games, including 28 points against Greenville in their season opener. Gorloks are going to be looking down low for him a bunch this game.
Yeah, that's right. And ironically, for those of you listening at home, number 1 on Iowa Wesleyan actually used to go to Webster, that Marvin St. Tolian, as Ethan Hughes wins the tip there, number 32. Marvin St. Tolian in the freshman year was my roommate, actually, at Webster. So it's very fun calling a game with a lot of people I know. Rodson Etienne starting out here at the top of the key. He's got a big body, and he's going to use it all night. Number 10 there, Malcolm Logue on the 3-pointer attempt, no good. Back inside. Ethan Hughes with the first basket of the game. Mid-range from the corner. Nice to see Ethan getting on the board early.
Ethan Hughes, he had a very laid-back season last year. I remember watching games, and it didn't seem like he had very much intensity on the court, but obviously, looking at his defensive posture right now, he's definitely picking that back up down low.
That's right. Iowa Wesleyan's got a pretty big lineup. This is impressive. Three-pointer attempt right there, heavily covered. That was number 11, Jet. I don't even know how to say this name. I don't want to butcher it, but I'll just try Shaded. We'll see it. We'll have to get a better pronunciation for you later on. Ethan Hughes using his body to get inside. Oh, wow, a great move in the post there. Nice little hook.
Move. Nice spin move from Hughes, moving around the defense, giving them that nice pump fake in that other direction, going in strong for the easy 2.
Number 20, Caleb Cresswell now. Brings it inside. But a foul is called on Malcolm Logue, so we will have an inbound from the baseline. And Cresswell will inbound the ball. He inbounds to 15 on the three-point attempt. It's no good. Another attempt by Cresswell. That's no good. And Logue picks up the rebound. He's headed back the other way and shovels the ball back to Win Brown. Hughes looking for someone. Trying to reset the play here with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Number 35 there, Marcus Becton. Was he called for a travel there? I didn't see.
Yeah, he definitely got called for a travel. We got to be careful. We can't get too many turnovers earlier. That's going to pick up more momentum for the Tiger offense.
That's right. Now St. Tolian here, my former roommate. We had a double dribble there by Cresswell. That's a costly turnover early in the game. Still trying to get on the board. 2.5 minutes in is Iowa Wesleyan. As the Gorlocks, led by Win Brown Jr., is bringing the ball up the court. Wow, quick move there. Ball is off the rim and no good on a tough contested shot. St. Tolian back down the other way. Oh, wow. Great pass into the corner to 15. That's Alex Dentlinger.
That's 6'4" junior. He's averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds a game. Definitely going to be a big threat for this Gorlock defense.
Hughes now. That's over to Logue on the three-pointer. That's no good. So Webster still leads by a point. About 3.5 minutes into this one. St. Tolian brings it in with the left hand. Hook shot over a good friend of his, Rodson Etienne, and he will give the Tigers their first lead of the game, 5-4. Ethan Hughes at the top of the key, over to Logue.
Webster so far doing a really good job of using that pick and roll offense. They're looking for guys to cut low, and they're finding them as they're going to call a hard foul on number 1, Marvin Santolian. It's going to be his first on the night.
And just knowing him, I know he was not happy with that foul call. I could see the expression on his face, but Win Brown, a nice foul drawn there. He was driving on the baseline. That pass into there, the 35, Marcus Becton. Becton and Hughes have to get inside more as Etienne drives in and draws the foul. Number 11 was covering him. That's Jet Jaden. I'm going to hope that that T at the beginning of Jet's last name is silent. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Etienne sinks the first one. I'm impressed so far with the energy. A lot of back and forth, fast breaks. How about you, Sam?
Yeah, so far I'm liking what I'm seeing on offense and defense from Webster so far. They're keeping the turnover count to a minimum. They're making great passes so far. If they can keep this up, they can increase that lead and get out of this tie.
Wow, quick three-pointer there. Jet Jaden swishes that one. 8-5 lead for the Tigers here. I have a feeling they are pretty good at the three ball. They just seem like a team that has a knack for shooting, and that will be number 14. I believe that's Mark Moore. Yeah, he makes that three. That's his first of the game. He's the sixth man in for Webster.
Mark Moore, the freshman 5'8" guard from Hillsboro. So far, he's averaging 7 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's going to be a versatile point guard for this Webster offense.
And not only that, but I've heard Mark Moore is quite the talented soccer player as well. So he will be contributing to the athletics here for a long time to come, we hope.
And Luke, you got to give it to two-sport athletes. They put in a ton of work over the year. They're in season almost all the time. They're handling sports and school and lifting and homework and social life. You got to give it to them. They have a lot on their plate, but they seem really successful.
Now, are you just saying that? Are you a two-sport athlete? Is that what I'm getting out of that?
Well, technically, yes, if you count cross-country and track as two separate sports, but the same fundamentals.
I'll give the credit where credit is due. It is a tough life. It is tough. It's a very busy schedule. As the floater there goes in for the Gorlocks, 10-8 lead now, 5.5 minutes into this one. Number 2, big body inside. Misses that hook shot. He's going to try it one more time, though. Wow. Throws Ethan Hughes over backwards. And gets his own rebound, puts that ball back up, and it's in on an acrobatic-type shot. He tripped. Webster is not happy about that, to say the least.
Now, I'm not a referee, and I definitely don't want to go against the decision, but I don't know if I would have called a foul on Ethan Hughes. He was already on the ground. He just got bodied by the big man, number 2. I don't know if I would have called the foul on that one.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Ethan Hughes got pushed around on that play and still was the victim of a foul call, so didn't go his way that time, to say the least. But Ethan Hughes is tough. And we now have number 1 coming in the game for Marcus Becton. Number 1 is Javon Nugent, South Florida. He's from South Florida, as I've been told. Etienne now putting on some dribble moves. Tries to draw the foul up at the rim, but did not get the call.
Hard screen there.
13 in for Iowa Wesleyan, was bringing the ball up and had a double dribble.
Webster doing a great job of having some quick point guards on the floor. They're really looking at their passes. Haven't seen too many fumbled passes here on offense so far. They're doing a great job.
I'm very impressed. Ethan Hughes with a great post move, third one of the game now. He's got 6 points for Webster. That's half of their points. And 13 throws that pass off someone's foot. And I have to admit, I don't know who 13 is because 13 is not on our roster sheet. I don't know how that's possible. But that's a great and one. That is great. He draws the foul. That was Javon Nugent on a right-handed layup, his non-dominant hand. And that layup is good, so he draws the foul, and he's headed to the free throw line. I'm always impressed with Javon Nugent.
He's been a tough guy, big man for Webster since he's been here. Put up a strong finishing move at the rim. He's going to be a tough guy on defense, too, if Webster keeps up this perimeter defense that they're doing, not letting too many people get inside.
Yeah, that's right. And now we've got number 20 bringing the ball up again for Iowa Wesleyan. That is Caleb Cresswell. Etienne on the steal. Oh, he fumbles the dribble at the last second, but he was going up for a dunk on that one. I told him before the game, if you get that opportunity, you better go for that dunk. I've known Rod a long time, and he never shies away from throwing it down. .24 for the Tigers there. Had a great left-handed layup. That's David Sieber. Mark Moore now swings it over to Jason Coleman. 2 freshmen. And Rodson Etienne on that great layup.
What I like about Etienne is he would split the defense so well, and even with his left side, he was able to go up strong with the right and convert.
Yeah,
great hustle play by the big man.
Cresswell on the three-pointer, and that's good. Wow. Quick pull-up, and he converted it.
Both teams have been putting up a lot of three-pointers recently. A lot of them looking to get some big numbers from the field. That could be a big threat for either team.
Mark Moore now throws it over to Nugent. 34 in the corner on the three-pointer attempt. Rims out at the last second. 34 is Connor Deeker. A lot of new names this year. Number 2 inside. That's a big body. Jared Fernandez. Yeah, I thought he might be a senior. I think I've heard his name before. He's one of the better players for Iowa Wesleyan.
Yeah, Jared Fernandez, the 6'4" forward, the senior from Sydney, Australia, the international coming in all the way from the other side of the world. He's got 14 points this season. He's averaging 11 rebounds and 1 assist per game. He's averaging a double-double already, and we're not even barely 5 games into the season.
Yeah, that's always impressive. I had no idea he was from Australia, but it does bring back memories now. He is quite a talented player, and he seems bigger than everybody in here. So maybe they've got some sort of magic food over in Australia or something, because he is his size is quite impressive. Javon Nugent, wow, great driving attempt there. Ball barely rims out at the last second. Now St. Tolian, he swings it to 13. That's no good on the three-point attempt. Now we've got Coleman bringing the ball up again. He'll throw it over to 10. That's Logue. Wow, 34. Try to put up that floater. Rimmed out again.
I'm noticing that Webster is not doing a really good job of trying to get the defensive rebounds. It seems like they're more focused on trying to get back quickly on defense.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think maybe they think that Iowa Wesleyan is bigger than them, or they're a superior rebounding team. I don't know. I'm not in those discussions with the coaches, so maybe this is all part of the plan. Now 15 had it down low, but he threw it back outside. Here's 13. Wow, great driving attempt, and that's good. But again, we don't have 13's name, so he's our mystery player for now. Wow, great fake right there. Malcolm Logue.
Logue did an excellent job of telegraphing his give and go to the defense, making them think he was going one way, taking advantage of the hesitation. Great drive there by Logue. And we got a man down. Can't see. Luke, who do you think that is on the floor?
Looks like 20 to me, maybe. Could be 15, though. Yeah, 15 is up. But he's limping gingerly. He's headed back to the bench right now. So we hope he's okay. That's Alex Dentlinger. He's going to take a seat for a couple minutes. And I see him right now. He's talking to the trainer. He is certainly not feeling well at the moment. Could be a knee problem. Looks like left ankle. So we'll keep you updated on that. But number 3, Jason Coleman is bringing the ball up now for the Gorlocks. Coleman is a freshman. Wynn Brown quickly there, gets open and receives the pass from Hughes. He will dribble around and look for an open body. Takes that shot. That's no good on the air ball. Ethan Hughes got ran over. .13 now. 13 on the three-pointer, again, our mystery player.
Iowa doing a great job of putting up shots early, and they're getting them to go. They've got this lead up to 4 now. Or 6, excuse me. Now make it 4. Score 25-21. Iowa's up early. Anyone's game at this point.
Marcus Becton right there just had a great layup. He uses his size to get under the basket. Now here's 3, Jason Coleman. An errant layup is no good and will create a fast break opportunity, but here comes 35 the other way. Layup attempt by Marcus Becton, and he didn't draw the foul, but Iowa Wesleyan did.
That was a great hustle play there by Marcus Becton. 2 steals in a row, unable to convert on the turnover though. They're going to look to make those easy layups. On the last play, looked like he had number 12, Brown, on the outside corner, decided to take it in himself.
Marcus Becton is a freshman, 6'5", and averaging 10 points per game. So he's off to a great start early in his career, in just several games in. St. Tolian swings it in the corner, 24. That's no good. It was David Sieber on the three-pointer. Win Brown now looking for an opportunity at the top of the key. To Etienne down low. Win Brown on the three-pointer. And Marcus Becton throws up a one-handed hook shot. And he brings the Iowa Wesleyan lead down to 2. Cuts that lead in half. St. Tolian now drives in, and he's blocked. He thought he deserved a foul. Coleman now with a great driving play. Had contact and everything, made the layup and ties the game at 25. And we will have a timeout by Iowa Wesleyan. We'll be back in just a second. Thank you. And we're back here. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. St. Tolian now looking for an opportunity. 5 seconds left in the shot clock. 20 will take that three-pointer. Barely misses. 20 is Caleb Cresswell on that missed three-pointer. Mark Moore swings it. Brown swings it to Marcus Becton. And Ethan Hughes on the shot. That rims out. And number 3, Jared Arellano, brings it down.
Jared Arellano, he's had a great game so far.
Yeah,
Seems like everyone on the Tigers offense is putting up points as the big man.
Jared Fernandez there, blocked by Ethan Hughes, number 32. It's a great defensive play by Ethan against the bigger man. And that ball on the missed layup is off Etienne, out of bounds. So number 3, Jared Arellano will inbound the ball to Caleb Cresswell, who brings it ahead. St. Tolian now dribbling. Swings it to 11. That's down low, swatted away by Marcus Becton. Marcus Becton from Bellwood, Illinois, Westchester. That's where he went to high school. I've been impressed with him so far. It's been a long time since Webster's had a guy of Becton's size. Etienne recovers the loose ball down to Moore. Wow.
Great vision there by Gorlak's Mark Moore, number 14. Thought he had an open layup, but instead dished it back behind. Great vision there by the offensive playmaker.
And Nugent capitalized. And Fernandez knocks down Ethan Hughes. And that'll be a foul on the senior forward, making it Webster's ball. Nugent now inbounding to Win Brown.
Something to notice as this game goes on, Luke, is the speed of these players out here, especially guys like Win Brown and Mark Moore. They're small, but they're mighty, and they're quick, and they're feisty.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. It seems to me that Win Brown actually got faster, even if that's even possible. Wow, great spin move there. Ethan Hughes, he really put in some work in the offseason, I say. I don't remember him doing that last year. He's really improved. Wow. Great pass down low from St. Tolian, but that's broken up, stolen by Webster.
The hustle play there by Nugent. Great save. Most guys aren't able to make that save out of bounds. Referees just call it as out of bounds, but great save there by Nugent.
Mark Moore on the three-pointer. That's no good, but Nugent with a great offensive rebound. Here comes Moore. Swings it back to Win Brown, who drives in. Wow. And count it. That's an and one for Win Brown. He's excited about that one.
Small but mighty. The young guard from Memphis, Tennessee, repping that 901 area code. Shout out to you, young man. You're getting it done on the floor today.
And Brown has forced Iowa Wesleyan to take a timeout, and we will be back momentarily.
To look at some hustle stats. Webster's already got 6 steals. Iowa, none. Personal fouls, Iowa's got 6. Webster's got 4. They're doing a good job of keeping the contact to a minimum, although we're seeing a lot of hustle down low. Referees are still letting them play.
So JR, or Win Brown Jr., I should say, his friends call him JR, is here now on the free throw attempt. And he makes the free throw, so that will be a 13-0 run by Webster and going. Iowa Wesleyan has really been slowed down on the offensive side. Here's a three-point attempt. Barely rims out. And that's off 20. Cresswell out of bounds. It will be Webster ball with just over 3.5 minutes left in this first half. Brown now is being, they're running the trap at half court actually. Trying to slow down this offense. Etienne now hands it off to Brown. Brown with the step back. An air ball there.
Too short there. Sometimes when you got to make a difficult shot like that, it's hard to keep your footing. His shoulders weren't very squared away with the rim. It's very easy to get off target with a shot like that.
Now I should note that number 13's name is Carver Locke. I just got information on that, so that is our mystery player, Carver Locke. I'll have to remember that name. Here comes Nugent inside, blows past the defense, and makes the layup. Great play. St. Tolian now brings the ball up, my former roommate once again. And that will be a foul shooting on Nugent So 15. Alex Dentlinger will go to the line for 3 shots. So I see Dentlinger has the injury did not knock him out, which we are happy about, and he's back in the game. And he was knocked down once again, but he is back here shooting 3 free throws. He makes the first one.
Shout out to Webster's new athletic trainer, Caroline Roberts. She stepped in just a couple of weeks ago and has taken on the task of being the athletic trainer for Webster University. She's the only one right now in the training room. She's taken on all sports. She's doing a great job so far. I've got a stress fracture of my own, Luke, and she's been helping me out a lot with physical therapy and getting back to the sport that I love.
Yeah, I'm sure she's being bombarded right now with injuries, considering every season is going on at once right now at Webster. All 10 sports are happening right now, which is a first in school history. So she's doing a phenomenal job, and I'm sure many of the athletes can confirm. 14, Mark Moore on the shot. No good, and a foul is called on number 1, Javon Nugent. I believe that was a reach-in foul there.
He's picked up 2 pretty quickly. It looks like Coach Bunch of Webster is going to go ahead and take him out. They're going to be cautious of foul trouble here early.
Yeah, that's right, and Marcus Becton is coming back in the game, number 35, our phenom freshman forward. So Carver Locke, great pass inside. Following pass is picked off, broken up. And Becton now nearly loses the ball. Wow, great play. Gets it to Moore, shoots. It's off the mark. Rebounded by St. Tolian. Thrown all the way down the court like a quarterback, but Carver Locke stepped out. Just had his toe on the line, tried to save it. And so it'll be Webster ball again. And number 3 will now come back in the game for Mark Moore. That's Jason Coleman, the freshman guard from Lutheran South. Wow, that's local. Look at Jason Coleman. Look at the confidence. He just steamed right past the defense. Great play there, giving Webster an 8-point lead. We've got about a minute and a half left. Oh, wow. Carver Locke came right in and got the offensive rebound and missed the follow-up layup. Wide open.
Great job there by Ethan Hughes getting the hustle play. He's just stationed himself down low like a brick wall, getting every rebound he can. He's been a great help on the offense and defensive side. He's leading the point total for Webster with 8. He's going to be the man to look for in this next half of basketball.
Yeah, Iowa Wesleyan's been pretty well locked down here to start out. Great pass there to Carver Locke.
Got to be careful with those no-look passes, especially when you're down low and you've got a lot of defenders around you. Could go wrong.
So Jet Jaden there capitalizes on the turnover and cuts the Webster lead down to 8. Jason Coleman now hurriedly headed down the baseline. He will retreat, though. Marcus Becton passed it down to Ethan Hughes on the hook, and it's good. Rolled around the rim for a second. It's a successful hook shot. Great play by Hughes. So the shot clock is turned off. Just about 10 seconds left in this first half.
Hard to believe it's already been one half of basketball. This game has gone by quickly.
Hughes. He gets there and he blocks the final 3-point attempt of the first half. It's a great first half by Webster. Freshman really leading the charge, as well as Wynn Brown. I loved what I saw. 10 points, leading scorer for Webster. That's Ethan Hughes. What were your thoughts?
You know, I liked what I saw offensively and defensively. I think Webster's hasn't been playing very selfishly. They've been moving the ball around a lot. They've been hustling on defense, as we just saw Ethan Hughes playing to the buzzer, making sure no easy shots are allowed. He's got 10 points tonight. Javon Nugent coming in with 7, and Marcus Becton right behind him with 6. Webster is going to look to hold this lead as we go into the second half of basketball. Score now 40-30. We'll see you in the second half.
So we are back now after a short 15-minute intermission. I am here with my co-host Sam Baker. After a 40-30 first half with the Gorloks ahead, they're going to look to get their, well, I can't see the record, can I? They're looking to get the win. I'll go with that. What were you most impressed with in the first half, Sam?
What I liked was watching the Gorloks on offense. I think they moved the ball around well. We had a lot of shooting opportunities. Both teams, for sure, not too scared to shoot the ball from three-point range. They've done very well so far. Shooting totals for Iowa, they're 11 for 33 from the field. Webster 18 and 36 from three-point range. Iowa's leading the charge with her 4 for 12. Webster only 1 for 6. Hustle stats. Webster's got 7 steals on the night. Iowa with none so far. If Iowa wants to make a comeback and get this lead from 10 down smaller, they're going to have to get a lot more steals and blocks in these hustle stats on defense.
Yeah, the turnovers made a huge difference in the first half. 11 turnovers for Iowa Wesleyan as we get back here. Marvin St. Tolian at the top of the key. So 11 turnovers for Iowa Wesleyan and only 2 for Webster in the first 20 minutes. That has made a big difference so far. St. Tolian here trying to get it going. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And a travel is called on number 20, Caleb Cresswell.
And that's one of your silly turnovers that can easily be controlled. Make sure you're planting your feet when you pick up your dribble. If the shot clock is running out, don't frantically move in a panic to try to find another passer. Just stay in control and don't move that pivot foot.
Malcolm Logue on the three-pointer. That is no good. So St. Tolian will bring the ball up now, crossing over half court. And 11 will take that three. That's no good. 11, Jet Jaden. Another missed three-pointer. Win Brown Jr. driving baseline. Pulls it back. Now Coleman. Sorry, not Coleman. 10 is Malcolm Logue. Coleman is number 3.
Webster putting in a little bit of a smaller lineup, especially with the 2 guards, Logue and Brown. So far, they're doing okay against this taller Iowa defense.
St. Tolian with a great offhanded layup there. Right-handed on the left side of the basket. Finger roll. It was good for 2. So lead down to 8 now for Webster. That's their first basket of the second half. St. Tolian now met by a wall of defenders. 20 is bringing it in. Cresswell swinging it back out. And 20, Cresswell, very frustrated with himself. That pass was too high for Fernandez and a quick turnover. So that's their 12th turnover now in just about 22 minutes so far. .35 there on the missed shot for Webster. St. Tolian bringing the ball back down, swinging it over to one of his favorite targets so far tonight, Cresswell. And Cresswell in the corner for 3. That is too long, air ball.
Cresswell not off to the best start for this second half. He's already got 2 quick turnovers and a missed 3. He's got to focus in if he really wants to help out this offense.
Marcus Becton swings it back to Logue. And Cresswell is going to come out now. He just turned it over again. He is going to sit down for a second. His coach and him both know that, that's just a couple of mistakes, and that will not define his evening. He'll get it together, but he's frustrated at the moment. So Becton now will swing it back to Logue. It's Malcolm Logue. Four seconds left on the shot clock. And Becton is fouled by number 11, And 11 is Jet Jaden. So that's Jet Jaden's second personal foul. Etienne's now got it at the top of the key. He'll swing it back to Brown. 3-point attempt. He was knocked over. And no good on the 3-point attempt. So St. Tolian swinging the ball now on the Iowa Wesleyan offensive possession.
I like how Iowa is spacing out their offense right now. They got 2 guys in the corner. They're making sure that their big man is running around the box. Great job there by Iowa spacing out their offense, making sure that they're passing the ball around very smoothly.
Hughes now down low, swings it back. Etienne, met by some defenders. Malcolm Logue on the 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Webster's strong suit has never been the 3-point game, so when you see Webster miss a 3-pointer, you shouldn't be discouraged. They make their money inside most of the time. That's been true for all 4 years I've gone to school here. So, and that ball was out on 15. On Iowa Wesleyan, 15 is Alex Dentlinger. That was our man that got injured earlier. It's kind of a scary play, but he's back. He seems okay for now. I'm sure there will be ice tomorrow involved with that ankle. But for now, he's doing okay. And that pass inside to Fernandez is picked off. Back the other way. And Brown, great left-handed layup.
Another reason why Brown is such a threat on this offense. His speed is insane. He beats every defender down the court. Easy lay-in off the turnover.
We're getting those defense chants. Haven't heard those in a long time. Wow. Marcus Becton on the block. That shot didn't even get out of his hand. It was so fast. The ball instantly went back in the direction it came. Marcus Becton also saved the ball from going out of bounds. And we will get a timeout here. Iowa Wesleyan is frustrated. I just saw someone throw a towel or something.
Obviously, this Gorlak defense is getting in there and annoying this Iowa offense. They're blocking shots, they're getting steals, they're getting turnovers. It's very easy to get frustrated. Iowa only down by 10 so far. They've got 32 on the night. They're doing a great job on offense of moving the ball around. They're finding open guys, but if they can drive the paint and avoid these blocks by Hughes and Becton, that'll give them points on the board.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with the size Webster has got this year. This being their first home game, this is the first time I'm seeing the players in person, and I'm very impressed with the size this year. The team wasn't huge last year, and I think they've really upgraded in that category so far.
Coach Bunch has done a great job with recruiting, even through COVID season. You think a lot of athletes out of high school may want to take another year to reevaluate their options, not trying to force anything, especially with sports being in the air up the question. You never know. So great job by Coach Bunch making sure he's bringing in lots of recruits to pad this 2020 year.
And you just saw Etienne on the other end on that layup. He just proved to you why he's a member of the 1,000-point club. And St. Tolian there, blocked on his layup attempt. Second opportunity is no good. Mark Moore bringing the ball back the other way. But Etienne is one of the best at fighting through contact that I've seen in the SLIAC. And Wynn Brown with the pull-up jumper. That one is slightly off the mark. Now I should say St. Tolian, after the made basket by Jared Fernandez, St. Tolian warms up every day by dribbling 2 basketballs because one isn't good enough apparently. I have a hard enough time dribbling 1, but he starts his day every day dribbling 2 basketballs, 1 in each hand. Very impressive from the ball handling magician.
And obviously, if you put in the work, you're going to get the results. And we're seeing that clear tonight. St. Tolian putting on a show for this Iowa offense.
That's right. Just 4 points for St. Tolian, but his passing has been great. He's really upgraded in that category. I don't remember him being such a great passer. Well, as good a passer as he is now, but I'm really impressed with what I've seen tonight from him. I know he's in the gym quite often. I can tell you all about it. But number 3 for Webster back in the game now, bringing the ball up. Jason Coleman, the freshman from Lutheran South. There's Mark Moore now. Coleman on the attempted spin. Ball got away from him.
Questionable push off there. These referees still letting these guys play. Nice three from the big man.
There we go. Connor Deeker with that three-pointer made. Impressive. Connor Deeker, 6'4", 205 pounds. And Carver Locke hits that shot on the other end. So 47-36, about 12 and a half minutes to go. Webster is looking to seal this game off and not give up the lead, but you never know what can happen in the SLIAC. Etienne, shot off the front of the rim on the post move. It's no good. 24 back the other way. Swings it to Carver Locke. It's no good on the three-pointer. Fernandez, great offensive rebound. His shot off the front of the rim. He gets his own rebound. And Iowa Wesleyan will reset back to Locke. And his turnaround jumper from the free throw line is good.
Iowa's still not afraid to put up the jumper. They don't care what the lead is. They're still going to put up every possible point chance that they can.
Coleman now reading the defense. Coleman drives in. Left-handed layup attempt. 1 against 4 there on the rebound. And Iowa Wesleyan uses their advantage to take that rebound the other way. Fernandez with a great move inside to get open.
That's twice in a row that we've seen that play. Fernandez dropping down low to the bottom box, putting in the easy lay-in. Iowa just reaching over the defense of Webster. The height advantage really puts them at a disadvantage if you think about it. Great play there by Fernandez.
Yeah, it's a nice little spin around. He's trying to go up in the post, and then he kind of fakes out Nugent, and he gets behind him. Nugent throws the ball, Wesleyan throws the ball over Nugent's head, right to Fernandez, wide open down below. And with his size, he puts it in, easy as butter every time. The Australian has been highly impressive tonight. His size is really an advantage out here. We've got a 47-40 game now, though, after Webster takes a timeout. Coach Chris Bunch is down on one knee, instructing his players on how to best proceed in this tight ball game. Coach Bunch has been at Webster as a coach for over 20 years now. He is one of the best records in all the SLIAC within conference play, and he really connects well with his players. All his players have great things to say about him, how good a guy he is, and how he takes care of his players. And there's almost no better man around Webster than Chris Bunch. You should have a conversation with him sometime if you ever get a chance.
Iowa starting a new defensive setup here. They're going with the full court press. In this second half, it's crucial to decrease this lead if they're looking to get a win.
Couple of bounce passes inside by Mark Moore that were deferred. So back to Moore, and he makes the three-pointer on the switch. That was quite a possession.
And even though he's got 6 on the night, he's certainly making himself known on this Gorlock offensive straight.
St. Tolian drives in, and he's fouled. He's knocked down. So he will go to the line and shoot 2. He's got 2 fouls and 4 points on the night. But his passing doesn't do that stat justice. His passing has been unbelievable. Quick passes and really just quick on his feet in every sense of the word. And he'll make that first free throw, so 5 points now on the night. He cuts the lead down to 9 for the Gorlocks. And Rodson Etienne comes out of the game. And I think that's Wynn Brown who checks in for him. So we've got Brown, Mark Moore, Deeker, Javon Nugent, and we've got Jason Coleman on the court for the Gorlocks. Full court press now. They've changed their defense up after the timeout. Deeker, spin inside. He's blocked on his layup. And Carver Locke tries to save the ball from going out of bounds. unsuccessfully.
And you can see Mark Moore, the point guard, looking to his big man saying, hey, slow it down. We're okay. We've got time. Don't rush the basketball. Use the clock to our advantage.
That's right. And Nugent has the ball stripped from him on the layup attempt, so headed the other way now. Carver Locke, three-point attempt, and that's good. So he cuts the lead from 8 down to just 5, and Iowa Wesleyan got a big burst of energy from that. The players are on their feet, spaced out, of course, but they are excited. Connor Deeker now with the ball. He'll take the pull-up jumper from the elbow, and that's good. 52-45 now. Great shot.
Hand in his face and was still able to connect on the mid-range jumper. Webster needs to start looking at him more if they want to convert more shots like that.
Wow. Great fake there by number 3, Jared Arellano. Faked the layup and just threaded the needle right underneath to Jared Fernandez on that great layup. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to remember all these names at once. Sometimes it's a little slow. But Mark Moore, another phenomenal pass to Javon Nugent, and he lays it up for 2. So the lead is back to 7 for Webster, and we have less than 10 minutes remaining in this game. Arellano now with the shot. That ball rims out. Rebound to St. Tolian. He'll try to drive baseline. And he topples over Jason Coleman, and a charge was called. So it'll be Webster basketball. And St. Tolian will come out of the game. And 15 will come in.
You know, Luke, charging fouls can always be a little tough, but obviously it was really clear that the arm was put up in front of the defender. Referees made it a clear call of charge. It's going to give Webster the basketball here.
Mark Moore now looking for an opening, pulls up. Shot is off the mark, no good. Carver Locke, stretch pass down in the corner to Arellano. Broken up by Wynn Brown, and the ball is out of bounds, so Arellano will take this inbound from the baseline.
Brown doing what he does best, disrupting the offense as much as he can. He's small, but his range of motion is insane. He can get to any place on the court as quickly as lightning. Amazing to watch him play.
Should be noted, 24 there, David Sieber got up limping. And Jared Fernandez puts that one home for another 2 points. So lead is trimmed to 5 again for the Gorlocks. Jason Coleman now hurriedly brings it past half court. Swings it to Nugent. And Mark Moore puts the floater up, and that's good. Rolled around the rim and finally fell for it. So 8 points for the freshman, Mark Moore, number 14. Carver Locke, pump faked, almost took another three-pointer. He's one to watch out there. And here's a 3 coming. That one's off the rim. He gets his own rebound, puts up the floater, and that one will fall. Lead is back down to 5.
Fundamental move of basketball right there. Most guys will just shoot the 3 and walk away celebrating. Great job there by Locke to go get his own rebound and put up the back shot. That's just a fundamental play of basketball.
That's right. Really heads-up play by Locke. And another heads-up play by Wynn Brown, who makes his patented pull-up jumper from the elbow. And here's Locke again. Nails another 3. Coach Bunch is not happy. He's already called for a sub to come in. And that is number 4, Lance Hatton, will be headed into the game, this senior. Lance Hatton is someone I know pretty well. He's a great team leader. Great defender, high energy player, high motor. And Ethan Hughes now draws the foul from Jared Fernandez. That was the arm bar on Fernandez. The Australian committed the foul. So we'll have an inbound play here from the baseline. Brown looking for an opening, and he will find Lance Hatton. First entrance into this game. Marcus Becton driving it. Oh!
Nice look by the freshman to find the big man inside. Swung it around the defense. Great court vision there.
Really heads-up play there by Becton. Unselfish play. Gave it right to Hughes for the lay-in. 6-point game again. Carter Locke. Wow. Fadeaway jumper. And Carter Locke's got 19 points now. So our mystery player at the beginning of the game turned out to not be so much of a mystery, and he's got 19 points. Maybe they left him off the roster for a reason. They left his name off because he's really dominated the scoring here, besides Jaron Fernandez. And Jason Coleman drew that foul on the layup attempt, and he will go to the line for 2.
Iowa doing a great job on the rebounds so far. They've got 39. Webster's only got 22. On the offensive side, Iowa's got 13. Webster only 4. Iowa's doing a great job of getting the rebounds. They're positioning men inside. Webster looks like they're pulling their guys back to try to get back on defense as quickly as possible. Coleman's going to sink this free throw and increase this lead. But if Iowa keeps getting these rebounds like they do and getting back on transition, they're going to cut this lead down even more and possibly get a lead change.
Yeah, that's right. Webster's got to keep staying tough with their defense. That ball is inside to Jared Fernandez. And, wow, missed the layup initially, but kind of swatted at the ball like it was a volleyball, and it went back in. Maybe that's how they teach it in Australia. I've never seen a second opportunity basket like that.
The strength and agility of the Australian is insane. He's just bullying Hughes down there, down low.
Now Hatton with the ball. That's Lance Hatton in the game. He's open at the top of the key. He's got 7 seconds on the shot clock. And
nice
he
move
pulls
there.
up. No good on the three-point attempt. Lance Hatton guarding one of his old good friends, Marvin St. Tolian. Both of them playing guard now. That ball was stripped there from Marcus Becton, but a foul was called on Jared Arellano. He's in disbelief, to say the least. He can't believe it.
Now, I'm not saying that they did call it, and Luke, we have a pretty good angle from where we're sitting in the bleachers, but it looked like, from what I saw, he had all ball. His palm was made in contact with the ball. Don't know if I necessarily would have called a reaching foul, but in the moment, you can't stick your arm like that to the ball handler.
That's right. But I can't complain when Webster draws a foul, so I will say that, even if I am a little biased. Etienne, dangerous pass inside to Becton, and his post fadeaway was an air ball, but Etienne was there and proactively put the ball back up for 2, so it kind of worked out as an alley-oop type play. St. Tolian inside to Fernandez. Had an opening for a second, back to Fernandez. And the left-handed hook shot is off the mark, off the front of the rim. Fernandez has really dominated down low in the past several minutes. Hughes now, shot from the free throw line. That's off the mark. St. Tolian bringing the ball up. Down to number 20 for a nice little shot. That's Caleb Cresswell. Almost said, read the number 20 for the wrong team. Forgive me. That was Caleb Cresswell on that no-look layup.
Iowa's done a really good job so far of locking down the big man, Ethan Hughes. leading him to only 2 points this half so far. He's got 12 on the night. He's leading the Gorlocks. But that defense, especially the Australian Fernandez, is bullying him down low, giving him no chances for any easy shots.
And Marcus Beckton just knocked over St. Tolian, who walked through the Webster bench and is going to be substituted for it. Yeah, he was slow to get up. And he'll take a breather for a moment. So coming in the game for St. Tolian, I'd have to think was number 11. I didn't see who they subbed, but if it was 11, that's Jet Jaden coming back in the game. Jet Jaden, the junior guard out of Burlington, Iowa. I hope I'm saying that name right. I hope there's a silent T at the beginning of that name. Otherwise, I've been saying it wrong all night. That's Cresswell inside. And Jared Fernandez's pass intercepted by Wynn Brown Jr. Wynn Brown coming in. Passes it back to Coleman. Etienne hands it off to Wynn Brown for his patented pull-up elbow shot, and that's good for 2, so the lead is back to 5 for the Gorlocks. 2.5 minutes remaining here. This one is tight. Much closer game than we had 2 hours ago. And Fernandez gets the offensive rebound and draws the foul, so he will go to the line. He missed the layup, but Fernandez has been tough to contain. His size isn't easily understood if you're watching it from home. He is the biggest player on the court by far.
What a quick free throw release there. I don't know if I've ever seen someone get the ball and just shoot it as soon as they get it. Unnatural, but certainly
There he goes again. He missed both, though. So maybe that's an Australian thing, but it didn't work. That was such a quick shot. He didn't even take any time to get ready. And Wynn Brown drives in on the layup.
The young man from Memphis making himself known out here on the offensive end, going around any defender no matter how tall they are. Great versatility from the young man.
So he hits that layup, and the N1 attempt free throw in the air and good. So Webster's lead is back to 8. That was a great play by Brown. Really big momentum boost for Webster. And Cresswell will pass half court and take a timeout with 2:07 remaining in this second half. We hope to see you back here in just about 30 seconds. So we are back here now in Grant Gymnasium. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in this ball game. Webster is up by 8 points. That's Carver Locke deep inside. And Jared Fernandez was heavily covered, double covered on that left-handed layup. and it was no good. Didn't even hit the rim.
Luke, I just had to take a double take because I wasn't sure if Marcus Bexton was a freshman or not from the amount of amazing plays that he's been making tonight. An absolute acrobat underneath, grabbing rebounds. It's definitely coming in handy for the Gorlaxes. Their rebound count has not been up to where it should be this evening. Great plays from the big man.
Yeah,
I was going to say, watching him as a senior is going to be something to watch, especially if he's developing now as a freshman.
So Lance Hatton has come out of the game. I didn't see who subbed in for him, but we just had Rodson Etienne called for traveling. And that three-pointer is no good. Foul called there on number 11, Jaden. So this free throw attempt will be a 1-and-1. Got to make the first to get the second. If he misses, then it's a live ball. 1 minute and 12 seconds left. Still strategizing below the hoop. Coleman's attempt. Perfect swish, and he'll get a second opportunity. That's Coleman's 6th point of the night. Webster is now leading by 9 points.
And these one-on-ones late are so crucial, especially when you've got such a tight lead that Webster has. Any missed free throw could lead to a quick transition. The other team could throw up a three and get that lead up to even less than what it would be.
That second free throw rimmed out. So back inside now to Jared Fernandez. And he draws a foul on the play, a blocking foul by Ethan Hughes. Carver Locke tried to slam that second attempt down after the whistle. I didn't know, wasn't aware he could jump like that. That was impressive. Mark Moore will come in the game now to close it out. And that's Jason Coleman, who will take a breather. Tough defense being played all over the court. Etienne inside. That's a block by Etienne.
Great hustle there by Etienne, not letting the defense get to him, trying to get the rebound as much as he can, and he's successful in the end. Hustle pays off.
And Win Brown Jr. will draw the foul, and he will head to the line. Win Brown Jr., number 12, with 14 points so far on the night. Looking for number 15 and 16 here. First shot is good. And we will have a timeout by Iowa Wesleyan. I'm going to talk things over. Down 10 with less than a minute to go. Not impossible, but highly improbable they come back, but not giving up yet.
If I was Iowa's coach right now, I would look at his team and say, all right, we got less than a minute. No stupid shots. No forced shots. Trying to cut down on as many errors as possible. Every shot they can get is going to be crucial, however. If there's a man open, I say let it fly. Their three-point percentage has been on point this evening. I don't see any problem with letting them fly to try to decrease this lead from 10.
Yeah, you've almost got to go with a three-pointer. That's, really mathematically the only way you're going to get in with just a couple of possessions remaining until the shot clock expires, and we're less than a minute left, so you've got to, it's all or nothing at this point.
Taking a look at the upcoming schedules, Webster, they're going to face Greenville this Friday at 7:30. Don't miss that action. They're going to be played here. We'll have the live stream sent to you on Friday once we get the link. And for Iowa, their next matchup is going to be Fontbonne at 7:30. They're going to be playing them at home.
So Win Brown will have his second free throw attempt here after the 30-second timeout. And Win Brown hits the second one, so he hits both, increasing Webster's lead to 11 now. So we've got less than 50 seconds and counting. They're going to have to go fast if they want to come back. And that pass nearly picked off. Fernandez. Oh, crazy play right there. Mark Moore manages to bounce the ball off of number 15, Alex Dentlinger, right before going on about. Oh no, did he not?
Looked like the referee called it at the last minute there.
I guess not. Yeah.
Mark Moore had a lucky bounce off the defender, but the referee pointed at Moore. He must have had his foot on the line when he threw the ball out.
Yeah, it looked to me like Moore successfully got the ball for Webster possession, but 13 Carver Locke looking for his 20th point. He's at 19 right now, and at the line after being fouled by Marcus Becton, who will come out of the game actually for number 10, Malcolm Logue. So Logue is in here with 35 seconds remaining. So Carver Locke hits the free throw, and that's 20 points on the night for him. A really impressive offensive game. 11-point game for Webster in the lead. Mark Moore now handling the ball. And Logue draws the foul.
Great sportsmanship there by Locke. He knew he had the foul, gave the high five there to Logue. Great sportsmanship. We love to see. We don't like to see these negative attitudes or hard fouls at the game with, it doesn't seem very sportsmanship. Great plays there by both teams.
Yeah, and when you get a season like this, just a couple of weeks ago even, nobody really knew if the season was going to happen. You just got to be appreciative of every second you get on the court because, it could be the last. After last year, I think anything's possible now. With the whole tournament being shut down, anything's possible. So these players are very thankful to be on the court. And Logue now hits the second free throw. So Mark Moore will come out of the game, and that's Marcus Becton who comes back in. Carver Locke nearly loses the ball. They're trying to get a three-point attempt, and they can't. Marcus Becton steals the ball. Under 10 seconds remaining, and he will dribble out the final seconds. So Webster will get the win 72-61. And it's been a great night here at Grant Gymnasium. Webster gets the win, playing a great all-around basketball game led by several freshmen. Did you have anything to add on that, Sam?
Yeah, I really liked what I saw by Webster on the offensive end. Points very evenly spread out. Wynn Brown Jr. leading the way with 16, Ethan Hughes behind him with 12, and Javon Nugent with 9. For Iowa, Carver Locke led the way with 20 of his own. Jared Fernandez, number 2, the big Australian, with 15, and Alex Dedlinger with 8 for himself. Very evenly played basketball. It's a great matchup for these two teams. And Luke, we'll have to see what Webster has in store for this next game against Greenville. Big conference matchup, 2 of the top 3 teams in the conference. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, that's right. The next game will be Friday, March 12th. I think it's 7:30. I'm looking at the women's schedule now, but I have to assume the men's game will be 2 hours after. So 7:30 Friday night. Webster against Greenville here in Grant Gymnasium. In the old days, this would be the place to be. But you'll just have to settle for being at home for now. And we're so sad to say that, but we will be back, and we will be back better than ever, hopefully later this year. But we'd like to say thank you very much to everyone who tuned in tonight. It was a great night. Both Webster teams won, and we will see you all Friday night. Thank you.